You're listening to the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM, and it's time to go into Kangaland with the president of the Ouyen United Netball Club, Julia Woodall, now joining me to open the show tonight. Julia, great to have you on the line. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Going well indeed. Now, you got a rest in on the weekend, as did a number of ladies plying their trade for Ouyen United. So, nice to just get that refresher and recuperate, I gather, Julia.
Yeah, it was awesome. We didn't get that much at all. It was good to have a bit of a sleep in, and it doesn't actually it feels like I haven't played netball now for 10 weeks instead of 1 week, but hopefully we can get back into the swing of things.
Yes, it'll hit you before you know it, that's for sure. Well, Julia, we'll talk about some of the other results across A grade last weekend. So we'll start with the big Mildura derby, Mildura v South Mildura. How did this one go?
Yeah, it was a bit of a blowout in the end. Mildura won 60-44 against South Mildura. So they won fairly comfortably in the end. They're sitting second with South on third. So that was a second versus third on the ladder, so that sort of shows the depth of the top two, I guess. And Mildura and Wentworth will be the hard ones to beat, I reckon.
Did we expect such a huge discrepancy in the score, given that, we spoke last week about the rhetoric when it comes to rivalry games? You might have expected a bit of a better effort from South Mildura. Is that sort of something people might, have agreed upon as far as previewing this game goes?
Well, possibly. South's been pretty strong this year, but unfortunately they've lost one of their key defenders with an ACL injury, unfortunately. So she's actually missed out on her Fijian World Cup camp. So we really feel for her, because that would have been an awesome opportunity. But yeah, I think perhaps they've sort of had to regroup and fill that key spot in their team. So that could possibly be a reason why. But Mildura has been really strong this year as well. So yeah, it would have been a better game if it was closer, but yeah, I think the results speak for themselves on that one.
Wentworth against Imperials. Did Imperials manage some sort of spectacular effort here? I assume probably not. We would have heard about it here, there and everywhere if they pulled it off, but was the score somewhat competitive?
No, I don't think so. It was 97 Wentworth's way to 15 Imperials, so it would have been a really tough game, I think, if you're on the Imperials side. Wentworth with the 97 goals is another monumental effort from them, and the scoreboarders would have had to be looking for some extra numbers, I reckon, if they got 3 more goals. But well done to Wentworth. But feeling for Imperials on that one.
Oh, well, that is extremely disheartening from the Imperials' point of view. We'll move along. Irimple, they tackled the Redcliffe side. Which way did this one go?
Yep. Irimple won 53 against Redcliffe 36. So they're fourth on the ladder at the moment. So Redcliffe is sitting at the bottom. So Irimple was the favourite for that game, and they won fairly comfortably.
Robinvale Euston had a difficult task travelling to Merbeen. What was the final score here? Yeah,
Merbeen kept on with their winning streak and got up 55-37 against Robinvale. So they must be going off the confidence of winning the week before, and continued that winning streak. They're sitting on equal points with us and on 24 points on the A grade ladder. So hopefully we can keep them below us and we can keep rising. But they look like they're on their last 4 games try for the 4.
I was going to go there as well, Julia. So do you feel as though, as far as 2023 looks, when the Ouyen United Kangas A grade is at their best, you're pretty much sort of level with Merbeen this year?
Well, we won against them fairly comfortably the last time we met a couple of weeks ago. So I think we're probably definitely a little bit stronger. But, we're just sitting in 5th at the moment. I think it's the same across a lot of the senior grades. The middle group on the ladder is fairly even with each other, and they keep swapping spots on the ladder. So hopefully we can end up in the 4 at the end of the season and go for that finals campaign. But yeah, I think it is sort of funny, different swapping and who wins against who. Yeah, it's a bit weird.
All right, well, let's focus in on the table and how that looks right now. So just unbundle that ladder for us for Sunraysia Netball, Julia.
Yeah, we've got Wentworth undefeated on 52 points at the top, with Mildura in second on 42 points, with South Mildura on 28 and Ouyen on 26. And then in the bottom half, we've got us on 24 and Merbein on 24, with Imperials, Robinvale and Redcliffe in the bottom half. So, for Ouyen, South Mildura on 28, for Merbein and on 24, that's the third spot to the 6th spot. So anything could happen, I think, in the next 4 weeks as to who gets in the top 3 and 4.
I think you're right. Well, let's talk about round 15. A lot of huge games up on the schedule for tomorrow afternoon, and they come no bigger than the fixture your club is involved in, an away day against South Mildura. This is probably your biggest game of the season so far. You'd have to agree there, Julia, given the fact that we're going to run out of games soon. It's the business end, and you want to be at your absolute best against South Mildura away.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our do or die this weekend, so no pressure for us. I keep getting butterflies every time I think about it, actually. So, this is our week to really cement our position in the next 4 games. So, yeah, no pressure, but it's going to be a really tough day out at the precinct.
Imperials versus Ouyen. Are we going to get a bit of a good old-fashioned scrap here, a bit of a dogfight on the netball court?
You'd hope so, but I think Imps are probably struggling a little bit this year, so I would definitely tip Ouyen for a win on this one, but hopefully it can be competitive.
Can Redcliffe spring a surprise against Merbein at all?
Possibly, hopefully. We'd like Merbein to maybe get a loss this week. Maybe. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but I'd like to tip Redcliffe to this one. So give us a bit of a chance.
I love how much respect is on show, Julia. It's all about the rivalry. God. Give it one. Don't worry about the sensitivities. Yeah. Goodness me.
Oh, yeah.
We'll finish on the note of Robinvale Euston up against Mildura. It's going to be a training exercise for Mildura, unfortunately, I think, Julia.
Yeah, Mildura is very strong. So I think, Mildura will get the win on that one.
All right. Well, that is round 15 of the Sunraysia Netball games. That'll be happening across tomorrow afternoon. Julia Woodall, the president of the Ouyen United Netball Club. Thank you very much for your time. We'll speak to you again next week. Enjoy the netball.
Yeah, thanks very much.